Hello, everybody. You're listening to the Avanti Wellness Podcast, hosted by me, Lydia Smith, aka Butterflydia. I'm embarking on my own transformational journey, and my intention is to inspire, inform, and support you all along the way. My hope is that we are all learning something new with each episode. So let's meet today's guest.
Hey guys, how are y'all doing tonight? It's 6 o'clock on a Saturday night, and Joy and I, my dog, went to go check something out and went to, what did we do? We are now walking. We just finished walking, and I just wanted to check with my Lumen to see if I'm still in fat burning mode for the day. And I want to tell you the reason I'm making a video right now is because I'm kind of shocked that for most of the day, I woke up in fat burning mode this morning. For most of the day when I checked, I stayed in fat burning mode. When I checked my Lumen before I got on my treadmill, like around 12:30, I was still in fat burning mode. And just now, I had about an hour ago, I ate a spinach salad with some chicken, and I had put some avocado on it. And I had that as my lunch dinner. But I also hadn't had hardly any carbs today. So I made one low carb mission tortilla and put some cheese on it and some kind of spicy buffalo sauce in it, and kind of had like a little quesadilla from a skillet. So it was kind of like my main carb, like net carb for the day. So I was curious. It was an hour ago. So I was curious if I was going to still be in fat burning mode just now, an hour later. And sure enough, I just did my Lumen and it was a 2, which basically says you're burning mostly fat. And so why I'm making this video is because I'm tracking what's happening like day by day, and I'm having started taking the MCT wellness from Dr. Gundry on I think it was the 18th. I have another video where I talk about what day I started. I think it was the 18th of July. And then, so it's been 1 month of MCT wellness every single morning. And I have to say, I'm so curious because today was the first day that I was like in fat burning mode last night when I woke up all day. So I'm curious if I've turned on that switch that Dr. Gundry talks about in the video, that you can turn on your mitochondria for fat burning. Because if I continue day after day in fat burning mode and I just keep utilizing my fat stores, then I think we're on to something. Aside from the fact that the MCT wellness gave me motivation, it gave me energy, it gave me excitement and a uplifting feeling and a sense of positivity as soon as I started taking it. So I highly recommend, like, if you're not even motivated to do anything, but you need to get motivated, just start by drinking the MCT wellness. And I know that in the video they talk about, I think 2 weeks, like, it can happen in 2 weeks, but if it doesn't happen in 2 weeks, I don't feel like the fat burning thing did not start for 2 weeks for me, because I've been using the Lumen simultaneously checking my CO2 levels every single morning. And I really didn't start waking up in fat burning mode until last week. And almost every morning, actually, I could probably, it's on that phone. I was going to say, I could probably show you the screenshot. But I'm using the video camera with that phone, so I can't show you the screenshot. So anyway, I am super pumped. I can't wait to have several more days, and especially if I have several more days of fat burning, I'm going to be able to prove that my body, my mitochondria has shifted into fat burning mode. Now, I will say many years ago, I read this book called The Fat Switch, SWITCH, like a light switch, fat switch, where you could turn on the switch. So when Dr. Gundry talked about turning on the switch with your mitochondria, I was like, that sounds familiar from the book that I read. The problem with that book, it was all like very informative and scientific, and they figured out how to turn on the fat switch and saw rats doing it. I just couldn't do what they needed you to do to turn on the fat switch. So I think this MCT wellness product is going to be great for people who just can't do like a ketosis style attempt. And like Dr. Gundry says in the video, like most of the patients that come into his office that say they're doing keto or that they're in ketosis, he said they're really not. So what is so cool about the way that I approach this whole thing is that I started using the Lumen at the same time. So I have some from like July 18th, I have like a tracking of not being in fat mode, not being in fat burning mode, not being in fat burning mode, not being, waking up, not being in fat burning mode, and then all of a sudden this week, you woke up in fat burning mode like 5 times this week. And I'm super curious. And I feel like it's 6:00 right now, and I really don't plan on eating anything. At least right now, I don't feel like eating anything till I go to sleep. And if I go to sleep at 10 and I wake up in fat burning mode, I'll have a screenshot that'll show me that I woke up in fat burning mode every day this week, which is different from previous weeks. And when I use the Lumen, everything is tracked and recorded, so I can actually go back and show what happened this week of whatever this week is. I don't even know what date it is, like 8. Here, let me get a calendar on my other phone. What's today? Today is the 20th. So, where's my calendar? Oh, there it is. Okay. So this week was basically the 14th through the 20th. So I'll have record of what happened the 14th through the 20th. So hopefully tomorrow, let's really hope that I actually wake up in fat burning mode. So really, this is just an 8-minute video. I just wanted to check in, tell you what happened. I just did my Lumen. It just told me I was currently in fat burn mode, and I'm actually 1 hour from having had my dinner. So that is great news. My body's shifting into fat burning mode, quickly, even after I eat. So I love what I'm learning, and I'm just sharing it in this progress so that these videos will be up for indefinitely for people in the near future to watch these and see how it worked for me. So if you're interested in learning more about MCT wellness, you can look in the description. I always put my weight loss tools in the description so people can find what I'm talking about. All right. I hope you'll have a great evening. It's almost 9 minutes into this video, so we'll say goodbye. All right. Take care. Bye.
We've reached the end of this episode. If you'd like to continue with this motivational journey, be sure to subscribe to the podcast so you won't miss out each time we load a new episode. If you have an inspirational story to share or want to let us know about a potential guest, we'd love to hear about it. Contact us at avantiwellness.com. See you next time, and remember, change is good.